All aboard. They're off. Racing away here over just shy of 2 miles in the Precision Facades Handicap Stakes. El Borracho was away alertly. Also Queensland Boy showing some good early toe. And Plus Point, the filly, down on their inner and holding the inner. May just have the overall lead when they greet their first left-hander. So Plus Point will assume command. Goes on by a length over El Borracho's second. Percy Jones just in behind the pace is in company with the stripes of Zimmerman. On the outside, the Pale Silks Queensland Boy is in that wave. Market leader, Rich Belief, is deeper out. Trapped 3 or 4 wide at this point, having a little bit of a coming together with Wind Your Neck in. Demon de Vendici just having to snatch back in between horses. Is now in behind Lusaka, and Sharp Distinction is at the rear of the field. Be a good 10 lengths here, top to tail, with Queensland Boy coming up to the outer of Plus Point and applying pressure. They race a further length and a half in advance of El Borracho in third. Then Percy Jones, the Royal Blue and Yellow, on the inside of A Rich Belief and Robbie Colgan, with Zimmerman still in between horses. Zimmerman, who's finished third here on all 3 previous starts. Back to the running rail, the white cap is Lusaka. Then Wind Your Neck in, who steps up in trip today. Sharp Distinction at the back of the field, quite keen Sharp Distinction. Holly Doyle trying to keep wraps on him. He's alongside Diamond de Vendici as they make their progress up the home straight first time. So a little more than a circuit to cover, meaning they're heading towards the final mile. It is Queensland Boy and Plus Point, little between them. Improving up the inside, Lusaka's got a nice seam through up the inside. By staying there, has naturally improved into third. El Borracho fourth. Percy Jones still in between rivals. Rich Belief is still going wide, has still stayed in that 3 path. Behind Zimmerman. Wind Your Neck in, settled in midfield for Kingscote. Back of the field continues to be both Sharp Distinction and Diamond de Vendici. Sharp Distinction, in truth, hasn't settled at all in the run. It is Plus Point. Just the narrow leader. And extending a bit now, Plus Point and George Wood. He lets out an inch of rain and she takes it. She strides on. From Queensland Boy and Lusaka. Percy Jones and El Borracho following. Zimmerman is just being kidded and cajoled on the inside now. In between rivals, Wind Your Neck in will need to find some gaps, but is still travelling. Rich Belief still very much there on the premises, but still deep. It is Plus Point out in advance of the field here as they work their way into the final half mile. Plus Point over now a ridden Queensland Boy. Rich Belief is improving. White and green colours now moving into second, going strongly. Wind Your Neck in is stalking, and Sharp Distinction, he's banged there. Willie's early exertions tell late in the piece. They go 2 lengths clear of Percy Jones, and the rest all appear to be struggling. They are now turning to the top of the straight. Heading inside the final 2, Rich Belief is cruising up to Plus Point. Back in third is Wind Your Neck in. Percy Jones on the right on levelling, then Sharp Distinction and a rallying Zimmerman. Rich Belief is now committing. Just over a furlong to go. Edge is on. Wind Your Neck in is coming and fighting hard. Wind Your Neck in, joining with Rich Belief. 100 yards to go. Wind Your Neck in, just in advance of Rich Belief, who's coming again. Rich Belief pulls it out of the fire. Rich Belief has got the better of Wind Your Neck in a cracking battle between them.